Welcome to today's video, I guess, guys. Today we're not gonna play any games or anything. We're not gonna play any video games or nothing. We're just gonna be chilling and studying. I have exams coming on. I have my exams in like 3 months. The first exam is on May 5th, and the next exam that I have, not May 5th, I think it was May 1st, and the second exam that I have is on June 1st. So I have about 3 months of time. So, February, March, April, May. So we're gonna be studying, and yeah, we're gonna be studying 2 hours a day from now on. Um, I've only studied once in my life, like very seriously, which was back in A levels, and I failed. But we move, right? I mean, you don't learn if you don't fail. So we're gonna listen to some music, and while that, just gonna go on and play. But yeah, hold on. Let me just find what music we're gonna listen to. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna be listening to Wuthering Waves, Dancing Through Fantasies, Fly Alongside Lore Quest, Wuthering Waves, lyrics plus White Self. I'm gonna repeat, just listen, because it's gonna be just to ignore the silence. That's all. Video uploader is no meta. 44 subscribers. Shout out to you, my boy. We're gonna play the music now. I hope I don't get copyrighted for, God's sake, I don't. So yeah, let's show y'all. Yes, we're gonna be just studying some ICT exams. These questions are basic as fuck, but sometimes there are people exist who do not know basic answers, basic questions such as your boy. So let's get to it, I guess. And if we don't, if I don't understand the question, if I don't know the answer, I have the mark scheme right here, right? And if I don't understand something, if I need to further understand, I got my boy Chat GPT over here standing on sideline, So let's go, I guess. Let's start. We're gonna, of course, study for 2 hours. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for 2 hours because it is my first time actually studying ICT, so yeah. Yeah, so we also have a timer on, as you can see. We have a timer on. 2 hours. I'm not getting up until it is 11. So let's go, I guess. Yeah, so we're of course also writing here just the answers, to see. I guess. You know what? Let me get myself something more.
fishing line. I wish you were still by my side.
Claro. Listen. Oh, you can't even see me now. Because I was saying I didn't bring my papers or a pen. I just got them. Let's get to writing, guys. I kid you not, it's been so long since I've touched a pen that I fucking forgot how to write. My network is horrible, by the way. As you can see, don't know why. But anyway, let's get to it. Oh yeah, by the way, this the guy I'm listening to. Oh, it's done. Alright. We'll loop this. No matter. My boy, go subscribe to him. I'm gonna subscribe as well.
With the shimmering light that starts to race, interwoven strokes that rise and breathe. Each mark I make a trace.
I'm wasting my time, not gonna lie. I was sitting just doing this shit, but I gotta look good for the camera though. So I'm just kidding, guys. My hair is just a bit, I guess, itchy. So I'm just doing this. I think we're ready. So, some questions must be answered with a cross. If you change your mind about an answer, put a line with a cross like this, then mark your new answer with a cross. Alright, good. So, the question paper is about how many minutes? It's gonna give us 1 hour and 30 minutes. The total mark for this paper is 100, so let's go. So, Sachin and Ashan have 2 children, Shuni and Dishan. They use digital devices in their daily lives. Alright. Sachin shops online for a new laptop. Give 2 advantages of shopping online rather than on high street. Now, if I was, I guess, giving advice to my little, brothers or people about shopping online, is that there is a variety of things you can buy online. So let's say he's looking for a laptop, right? He can go to, let's say, computer shop. None is coming to my mind right now for some reason. I'm blanking. But if he does, let's say he goes to Micro Center. Let's say he doesn't find the desired parts that he wants. What can he do? You gotta go to another shop, drive more 50 minutes. We don't want that. We want to stay home, go to Linus Tech Tips, YouTube, get one of those pre-built PCs, or ZTT.com as well. Those are good places. So let's say the first answer for first question. This is 2020 May. Okay. The first one that I'll be more variety of, more variety, I guess you could say, and better deals and better prices. So let's say of items, more variety in items, a wider selection, something like that. For that's number 1. So more variety and a wider selection of items, and more variety and wider selection of items. My handwriting is horrendous. I shall not show you because my ego will go down. I'm just kidding, guys. I will. Two, of course, is gonna be better deals and better prices, I'd say. So better deals and peer prices. So that's how we're gonna go with number one. Now for B, we have another question is which one of these uses magnetic media? Magnetic media. So there's solid state drive, which is an SSD, then there's a flash drive, it's a flash disk, a hard drive is HD, and now I know the answer to this. I know which one it looks like. I'm gonna assume it's the hard disk. So is it the hard disk? Okay, let's just see the answer, okay, because I'm not sure. So here, oh, this is the number one. As you see, where the choice of sellers, where the choice of products, do not have to travel to buy, can build a profile, can check availability and everything. Yeah, basically it is hard disk. Which one did I say? Oh yeah, let's go, we got it right. Let's go, we got it right. Yeah, I knew it. Your boy knew it, bruh. The reason I know is because I kind of grew up with that, because when I had a laptop and the hard disk failed like twice. We had to get 2 new ones, and I remember it. I still have it in my drawer as well. So anyway, C. Sachin cannot. I just realized it. I cannot talk like this in the exam hall. Imagine myself just speaking like this in the exam hall, and I'm like around students and shit. I'd be so. Oh my god. Okay, Sachin cannot access Wi-Fi. Name one type of mobile phone connectivity that Sachin could use to access the internet. So there is of course a Wi-Fi hotspot or mobile data. So let's say hotspot. Wi-Fi hotspot. Yeah. So let me see if the answer is right though. Huh? 3G, 4G. What? Sachin cannot access Wi-Fi. Name one type of mobile phone connectivity. So that's gonna be 4G, 3G. That doesn't make sense. Well, I guess it's supposed to be. That was my answer. So it's gonna be C, which is 3G, 4G. How does that? Okay, so I guess if it said source, then it could probably be in hotspot. Since it said connectivity, I guess that's why it says 3G, 4G, something like that. 5G nowadays is the local option, so whatever. 3G slash 4G slash 5G. So let's go. C. So we got one wrong, which is that. So we're gonna go with D. D is the amount of RAM in a computer can be increased. Explain one benefit to user of increasing the amount of RAM. Benefit and explanation. Okay. No, I got a PC. All right, which I know. Well, I wrote ice instead of increase, so. God, I am having a hard time writing. Increases speed. Benefit. More RAM equals to more. How do I explain this in gaming? Okay, now let's just answer the answer. I'm done, guys. So, programs will load more quicker, more applications can be opened at the same time. So we just write like that? That's enough? I thought we had to write like this is done by that, so this done like more, because they are not reliant on being read from secondary storage, virtual memory, such as. Explain one benefit to use of increasing the amount of RAM. Explanation. Because they are not reliant on being read from secondary storage, virtual memory / HDD, which has slower read-write times than RAM. Right. Okay. Sure. Oh, what? Okay. The thing is, like, I expected this to be much harder, but it's so basic that my dumb mind is not. Anyway,
Grandpa's holding me like I'm still that kid, knowing nothing about how to fish and how to live. I'm still figuring out my life like the first time, tangled by a fishing line.
explanation.
Still by my side.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and copy this and paste this in, like, you know, because the answer that, like, they gave me, which, it just makes sense. We gotta do this. See, improve multitasking performance, which is, yeah, true, which, I mean, I guess I wrote. With RAM, with more RAM, the computer can handle running multiple programs simultaneously without slowing down. For example, a user can browse the web, edit documents, stream a video at the same time without experiencing lag or delays. This is because additional RAM allows the system to store more active processes and data. Because RAM allows the system to store more active processes and data in fast access memory, reducing the need to rely on slower storage like a hard drive or SSD. See, it's basically what they said, but more complicated. Anyway, it's the benefits. So I'm struggling. No, I mean, like, I like don't know how to put it in my words. Like, I can't just copy this shit and put it in here, but I ain't gonna do that. Let me see something though. Still don't understand. So this is one benefit to use of increasing the RAM. Oh, I didn't even copy this next part. Give us an explanation, I guess. I copied explanation. I'm dumb, dude. I didn't understand. Increasing the amount of RAM allows the computer to run more programs at the same time, smoothly reduces lag because the computer can store more data in the fast memory instead of using slower storage. Yeah, so that's basic, I guess. So if I had to put it in my words, basically, so I mean, it says increasing the RAM amounts for smoother performance due to the computer having to not rely on slower memories. Yeah. And I forgot what the hell I just said right now.
I can see the dawn on water's face with the shimmering light that starts to race. Interwoven strokes that rise and breathe. Each mark I make a trace beneath. Feathers share their golden gleam. Drifting knows like a gentle dream. In my heart the lightness secretly strikes a chord. Oh, time is fluid, like red wine in my bottle. Then it pours out a page of rhythm and rhyme. Can we set our sail again to the rainbow?
I'm not even gonna lie. Look at this shit, bro. My handwriting is horrendous. I gotta take some classes if this shit ain't working out. Cause I barely understand what the hell this says. I'm trying my best, guys. Trust me. So, 1D2, bro. What? Holy hell! There's so many parts to this. 1DD1. How? Oh, these are the answers. Oh shit. I don't realize, honestly. Alright, so this is the 3. 2. This is 2. What does it say? It says one characteristic of RAM is that it can be increased. Describe 2 other characteristics of RAM and ROM affect their use. Describe how 2 other characteristics. How 2 other characteristics of RAM and ROM affect their uses. RAM is random access memory. ROM is random oriented memory. So I don't even know. So how 2 other characteristics of RAM and ROM. 2 other characteristics. So one has to be like other characteristics. I don't know, guys. All right, let's just use the. Okay, let me see the answer here. RAM is volatile, meaning the contents are lost when not powered. ROM is not volatile, meaning the contents are retained when not powered. RAM can be changed once a blick. RAM can be changed. Award 1 mark each for maximum of 2 characteristics. Award a mark for how each characteristic affects. Oh, I see. Okay, RAM is volatile, meaning the contents are lost when not powered. ROM is not volatile, meaning the contents are retained when not powered. RAM can be changed, so applications can write data temporarily to it. ROM cannot be changed, so applications cannot write data temporarily to it. ROM is smaller, so it's not only used to storage procedures, etc. ROM is bigger, so it can be used to store larger applications. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I having a hard time. Alright. So ask this question to ChatGPT and see what he answers with, because these answers are a bit not my style. So now what? This is my history of what I searched. I just realized that. Learner's definition summary. Yeah, I guess that's what sums it up. Okay, RAM is mutable. Volatility. RAM is volatile, meaning it loses stored data when the computer is powered off. This makes it suitable for temporary storage of data is actively being used by processes and the operating system. ROM is non-volatile, meaning it retains data even when power is off. This makes it ideal for storing essential instructions like firmware needed to start computers. Mutability. Bro, what the fuck? RAM is mutable, meaning it can be read from and written too quickly. This makes it perfect for tasks that require frequent updates, like running applications. ROM is mostly immutable or has limited write capabilities in some types of so it is fixed. It is used for fixed data that really changes as the system booted. Ain't even gonna lie to you, my head hurts. Ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Yeah, I might have been recording. pick some.
nothing about how to fish and how to live. I'm still figuring out my life like the first time.
You make it, yeah, make it so the DUMBER person could understand.
Still by my side.
I didn't even say understand. It was understand. RAM loses all data when computer is turned off. It's like a whiteboard you can erase. It's used for temporary work, like running apps or games. ROM keeps its data when the computer is off. It's like a book where the instructions to start the computer are written permanently. You know, that actually, I don't understand. So I'm a bit dumber than that, but yeah. Mutability. RAM can be changed easily, so it's great for things that need to update all the time, like when you're typing or playing a game. ROM is hard to change, so it's used to store important stuff that doesn't need updating, like computer startup instructions. What is the full? You know, I can ask Google this, because yeah. What is now? It's just to make sure. ROM. Read-only memory. Ah, it's read. Ah, read-only memory. Now that makes sense. And RAM is random access memory, right? Like it has to be that random access memory. So yeah. Good. So I'm gonna answer this in my words. Difficult question. Yeah, I don't understand. Let me read this again. So, RAM loses all its data when the computer is turned off. It's like a whiteboard erase. It's used for temporary volatility. Now, what the hell does this volatility mean? See to change the end especially for the worse. Then services. Liability to. Oh, it says liability. Liable. Oh. Damn. What does mutability mean? Search that. Okay. Hold on. Ah. I accidentally cut it, so let me search that. Liability of or tendency to change. It don't make no sense. RAM loses all its data when the computer is turned off. It's like a whiteboard you can erase. It's used for temporary work, like running apps or games. RAM loses all its data. Random access memory loses all its. Oh, so like. Oh my god. Okay. So I could just
I can see the dawn on water's face, with the shimmering light that starts to race. Interwoven strokes that rise and breathe. Each mark I make a trace.
now I understand.
Feathers share their golden gleam, drifting nose like a gentle.
Thank you, ChatGPT. Understand. Mutability. RAM can be changed. Okay. ROM keeps its data even when computer is off. It's like a book where the instructions to start the computer are written permanently. Oh, ROM keeps its data even when the computer is off. It's like a book where the instructions to start the computer are written permanently. More explanations on Rome, please. I understand what it is. So, okay, mutability. RAM can be changed easily, so it's great for things. Okay, so I need like an answer here for RAM. RAM can be changed, so applications can write data temporarily to it. Or RAM cannot be changed, so applications cannot write data temporarily to it. RAM is smaller, so it only is to store boot instructions, etc. Oh, RAM is bigger, can be used to store larger applications. Oh, so for example, like yeah, so memory, right? Like I guess in this case, where is it? What? No, processes. These like like these are being used by my RAM. So, and these are temporary data. So if I, let's say, turned off this like this, that's gone. That's RAM. ROM is non-volatile, meaning the contents are retained but not parsed, so it stays. Now I understand. Yeah, I understand ROM and RAM. Thank you. Now I need to understand that. Now let's hope my dumb motherfucker don't forget it. Right? Even if I do, I can come back and watch this shit. Improper? Okay, now. Is whiteboard. Yeah, we did that. Describe how two other characteristics of RAM and ROM are affected. As this is
with the shimmering light that starts to race. Interwoven strokes that rise and breathe. Each mark I make a trace.
this mostly.
Feathers share their golden gleam. Drifting knows like a gem.
There's also data that computer is part of. This makes it suitable for temporary storage of data that is actively used by programs. And ROM is non-volatile, meaning it retains data even when the power is off. This makes it ideal for storing essential instructions like film or need to start. So cool. That is so cool. Like now that I understand it. So let me just give myself an easy. So RAM is non-volatile. Yeah. None. It is volatile. I'm just writing it in my own words so I can read it later and then
first time tangled by a fishing line. I wish you were still by my side.
Idle to store sensor instructions like
I can see the dawn on water's face, with the shimmering light that starts to race. Interwoven strokes that rise and breathe. Each mark I make a trace beneath.
it should like
Drifting knows like a gentle dream.
when the contents are lost when the power room is not volatile, many the contents are retained. Can be changed so applications can write data. We change the pressure. This is so simply written. I'm like explaining it very much more deeply than it is needed to be, so yeah. Yeah, so RAM is volatile, so when the PC is turned off, it loses all of its data. ROM is non-volatile, so it retains the data even after the PC is off. This makes it ideal to store essential info startup. So yeah, that is 2. So one more. We went for volatile and non-volatile. So the next one should be RAM can be changed. Can be changed. So it's essential. No, so it's changed. So applications can write data to it temporarily. So applications can write data to it temporarily. So RAM and ROM is the basic opposite of what the fuck it is. Alright. Oh. ROM is like ROM cannot be changed, so it is used to keep permanent information. The applications can write data temporarily, yeah. So yeah. ROM cannot be changed, so applications cannot, yeah. So applications cannot write data to it temporarily. You know, the reason why I'm watching this and writing is because one of my teachers, shout out to Big Lobster, one of my favorite teachers, he was my favorite teacher when I was, studying under him. Loved the guy, he was a great teacher. I even suggested a few people to, I think, go and, study under him, but they didn't wanna, because of reasons that I don't wanna, speak of. But I love this way of teaching. I'm very dumb when I say there are moments when I could tell that he wanted to beat the shit out of me, but he was restraining himself because like that's not ethical, and I wish it was ethical because bro, I'm pretty sure I'd understand a bit more if I got my ass kicked. So yeah, he told me that if you don't understand something, watch the answer and write it down while seeing the answer. So when you're doing it, it'll start making sense. And it did, and it still does. So that, I really am thankful for. But anyway, that was it for D11. So E. Sachini, bro. What the hell is his name, bro? Go with James, Cameron, something like that. Why are these names, dude? I can't even pronounce the name, bro. Describe two ways in which the improper disposal of digital devices could be harmful to human health. How the hell do I know that? Which, radiation? That doesn't make sense. She choose to recycle her old laptop. Recycle. Describe two ways in which improper disposal of digital devices could be harmful to human health. Now this I have no idea on, but if I had to imagine, let's say my laptop, right? If I just throw it away in the garbage, it could explode, start a wildfire, and would be all dead. Like in, Los Angeles. Or Los Angeles, I don't know. Another way, I don't know, man. I gotta see the answers. Like, think about it. Disposal of digital devices in the landfill could cause dangerous chemical toxins to leak into drinking water. Reclaiming previous precious metals exposes workers to more dangerous chemicals materials. Like contact during handling, incineration, or digital devices causes chemical toxins and harmful gases to be released into the air. Are not removed, thrown in the bin, they can catch fire, creating a risk of burn. So yeah, we did it, So we're gonna go ahead and write two. Hold on. What's the question again? These are two ways in which improper. So E, one will be if the battery isn't properly properly disposed, disposed off, then it creates creates a chance of potential fire outbreak. Another one was okay. Incineration. Okay, yeah. Incineration. Toxic gases being released. Yeah, I mean released, which is harmful to everything that breathes. Bro, I kid you not, I cannot understand my own handwritings. Yeah, I mean I can a bit, but yeah. F. Which one of these is a type of storage media? CD, RAM, magnetic tape, RAM, SSD. SSD, right? SSD. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna kill somebody. It is SSD. How am I wrong? I don't know. It's not good. Google can explain it, I think. Examples. It's dark, guys. I cannot see my keyboard. Storage medias. See? SSD counts. The fuck?
Still by my side.
Bro. This does not make sense. Sounds like a job for Mr. My sir. Taking a picture of the evidence and sending to him. Hold on.
With the shimmering light that starts to race.
Don't complain. Hold on.
Interwoven strokes that rise and breathe. Each mark I make a trace beneath. Feathers share their golden gleam. Drifting knows like a gentle dream. In my heart the lightness secretly strikes a chord. When time is fluid, like red wine in my bottle, then it pours out a page of rhythm and rhyme. Can we set our sail again to the rainbow arching up high? Gondola
Alright, we complained. I do not care. I shall stand on my answer. But come on, let me ask this question to my boy ChatGPT. Let's see what my boy says. If he says the same thing as me, you know how smart as this dude here. N? Seriously? Bro, what am I pressing? Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. Which one of these? Let's copy these then. I'm pressing Windows. I see. Control C, Control V, Enter. See? The fuck? It says SSD. See, I knew it. I ain't dumb. The hell? How is the answer magnetic tape? That is wrong. I thought I was dumb, and I even asked my search, so it's not B. Stand on your business, brother. The laptop can store after GB of data, gigabytes of data. Construct an expression to how many bits are in. Huh? Bits. You got bits and bytes. How the hell? What is gib like? Is gib like gigabyte or? Wait, hold on. I said down. Huh? In computers. In computer. Gigabytes. GB is really gigabytes. Okay, GB. Huh? GB represents GB bytes base 2, which should be ever read as I don't know. Over one for mark for each, multiplying by 8 for converting bytes to bits, multiplying by 4 bytes in cube, not sight of pop. Excuse me? Dude, I'm dumb. How many bits? Let me just copy this, right? Just copy this and put this in here. I'm not trying to figure out what the hell. To calculate how many bits are in 182 byte, we can break it down step by step. 1 gigabyte GB byte equals to 200, huh? 2. Time to give myself a calculator, guys. We're going.
To hear its secrets. side. I can see the dawn on water's face, with the shimmering light that starts to race. Interwoven strokes that rise and breathe. Each mark I make a trace beneath. Feathers share their golden gleam, drifting knows like a gentle dream. In my heart the lightness secretly strikes a chord. When time is fluid, like red wine in my bottle, then it pours out the
We found this, so yeah, let's get to it.
Can we set our sail again to the rainbow watching us?
I ain't got no viewers in here, so alright, no worries. So 1 gigabyte is equals to 230 bytes. Okay, each byte is 8 bits. There's a total number of bits in 120 is so 128. Bro, let me turn this on. Is 128 multiplied by 2.
Can we set our sail
Let's see.
to the beating heart of the sky, where grandma rests with her smile? Let's go present her
Answer is
bunch of daisies like grandpa once did, and sing her a lullaby. I dreamed about it all last night.
I want to see if it matches mine. So yeah.
Clouds and rainbows
Yeah, it does.
blurring up my dry
Oh,
time. Grandpa's holding me.
oh man, I write the whole thing down.
I'm still that
1.099. Yeah, 99511. Yeah, we got it right. So the reason is, I said to calculate how many bits are in 128 gigabytes. Gigabyte. 1 gigabyte equals to 2.30 bytes, which is bigger.
still by my side.
Bits or bytes? I'm not sure. The bit is smaller than a byte. 1 byte equals to 8 bits. And it said to calculate how many bits are in 1 byte. So 1 gigabyte equals to 8 bits. Okay. So 1 GB byte equals to 2.30 bits. So 120. Okay, what was the question again? Construct an expression on to show how many bits are in 1.28 gigabytes, right? So 1 gigabyte equals to 2.30 bytes. So let's multiply that by 128 multiplied by 2 times that, which is that, and then we're gonna each byte equals to 8 bits, so we multiply that with 8 bits. Okay, so how many bits? Music, shut the fuck up, hold on, I need to concentrate. So they told me the question was to bring out 120 GB of data, and What is bigger, by the way? Is GB bigger than GB? Gib? No. Gib gigabyte is slightly bigger than gigabyte because they use different systems for measuring data. 1 GB gigabyte equals to 10. So I know megabyte, right? I know like hold on. Slide is fucking it up. Hmm. The sliding is shit. Still it just somehow managed to pass through. Yeah, so I only know like I know gigabytes, megabyte, terabyte, kilobyte, right? And I think we gotta see. Give me the chart of byte. Just give me it. Like it's showing me different units of storage. So yeah. All right, they are making it more difficult for me to understand, huh? Unit, bit, byte, kilobyte. So KB, there's KB byte, megabyte, which is MB. Uh, maybe. Holy fuck. Maybe byte, gigabyte. So gigabytes after then is terabyte, tebibyte. There's of course obviously more. Petabyte, of course. Octabyte. There's gonna be octabyte. I know because I've never. I don't know if there's octabyte, but it just makes sense. And it's like KB, MB, GB, etc. based on the decimal system power of 10. And it's like KB, MB, see, are based on binary system powers of 2. Oh, I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I'm so glad that I don't have to take this, you know, in the advanced level. So this is how much is this worth? 3 marks, and how much is this whole question worth? Man, I was once watching the answers. Hold on. How much is the whole question? 100 marks. So yeah, we are escaping that, sir. So expression. So let's say G, right? Like the for G, construct an expression to show how many bits are in 120 gigabytes. So let's say 120 gigabytes, right? So 120 gigabytes. Wait, yeah, 128 gib multiplied by 128 gig, right? What do you multiply that by? By 230? Because, hold on, as you can see here, we multiply that by 230 because 1 gigabyte is equals to 230 bytes. So we multiply that by 2 powers of 30, and then the answer is gonna be, so 128 multiplied by 2 times 30 is gonna be 1 point like something, which we're not gonna answer. Multiply that by 8 bits, because each bit is equals to, thus the total number of bits each byte. So there's, where did even 8 bits come from? I don't understand. 1 byte equals to how many bits? 1 byte, I could ask Google. Equals to how many bits, I'd say. Look, this is how you study, man. It takes time. Maybe I'm a bit dumb, but it don't matter. How many bytes are in bits? 128 is that though. Unlike the decimal number system where we can use the digits, we have used 8 to represent. Ha! So we gotta pull that out of our ass, cause yeah, we don't remember. Each byte. It's to 128 gigabyte. Wait, this is mentioned, bro. What? Oh my god. Digital storage. Oh, keyboard move, bruh. Digital storage. 1 byte equals to 1 byte equals to 8 bit. I knew that, right? I knew that. So 1 byte equals to 8 bits, right? So this is 100. Yeah. So 1 byte equals to 8 bits. 128 GB equals to, oh, oh Jesus. Equals to how many bytes? Bro, this is so confusing. I know I'm spending a bit too much time in this, but uh, honestly, we're gonna move on because I have decided to keep my sanity, not bullshit. So yeah, eight 8 bits. Is that what is it? Yeah, 8 bits. And then the answer is something like 10995511. Yeah, so yeah, we just gonna keep it at that. I don't wanna get into deep. Some people cannot go online because of their religious beliefs. There's two other causes of unequal access to ICT. Okay, I think I can answer that myself. Mm, Poverty. Poverty is one of them. Lack of money, I guess. And two would be um unknown, I guess. Unknown, I don't know. Let's see what they give me the answers. The answer is G, right? So let's see. Hold on. It was GH. We've all seen that. So any two form, cost, social lack of geographical location, political slash censorship, except disability. So they really don't really care how much, like. So I guess we're gonna put in poverty and let's say geographical location. So yeah, or lack of equipment. Equipment. We're gonna go very simple with this. Yeah. So then, Sachin plays online games on her laptop. Says Sachin. This I've said this name many times. This too was a Sachini can reduce the risk of developing repetitive strain injuries. What the hell? What does repetitive strain injury? RSI? ये कौन है? Let me see the answer. Okay. Take a break, reduce uses time, uses an irrigrammatic input device, use a refrigerator, use a wrist pad. हाँ ये क्या है ये क्या है images दिखा भाई oh I see switch positions maybe so can we adjust yeah basically that adjust posture adjust angles of devices take breaks exactly H now we can go into A so adjust position and taking breaks. Take breaks. Oh, is that what the hell my pain is? The laptop has a built-in keyboard and mouse. Draw a diagram to show how Sachini can connect two other devices to the laptop that will enable her to control a game. Label each device and the connectivity used in a diagram. So, for the sake of it, we're gonna paint in paint. Fuck you. Get the hell out of here. I'm gonna paint in paint because that's what we do. So let's say, right? Let's say this is the laptop, right? This laptop. This is the laptop. There's the power button. There's the keyboard we got here. This is the screen. Yeah, that's that. That is it. She's gonna let's for example, we need to add two more devices. So we're gonna go ahead and draw two more devices. We're gonna connect it to guess what? A joystick. Because we gamers. Another one that she can plug into the computer is gonna be in the back. It's gonna be connected to a fucking music player. So let's go. Let's go. That's it. That's really good. Connect. So it says connectivity. Label each device and the connectivity. So the one is a gamepad. Another is a music speaker. Speaker, and we used Type C and USB headphone jack. So let's see the answers. Okay, to be drawing that shows two form microphone, joystick, game control, foot pedal, steering. So yeah. Add one mark for appropriate connectivity identified for at least one device. So accept connectivity for non-rewardable device only if appropriate. Accept drawings if only if recognizable. Game controller. So we connected that. Okay, with a like I hope that understands. So like let's say like B we did it in paint, so I showed you out, right? So let's say this is how the laptop goes. We're gonna connect one USB to a thing called a joystick, right? And then you basically use it to use the joystick. Another one is gonna be here, and it's the music speaker. So we're gonna do that and do that, and then we're gonna go there. It's called a speaker. So joystick, and this is gonna be speaker. So, all right. Now another thing is, how do you draw a joystick? Because I mean, I got that thing right here. Let me try to draw this drone in paint, and let me just see. Let me just see if we can. So let's like, how do you control D? I think not control. How do you erase? Control X, Control C, Control C, Control Q, Control V. I don't know how to do it. Just close that. Don't save. Don't paint again. So if I had to draw, right? So I guess I'd go like this. Okay, you know what? This is pretty good and good. Now we're gonna do this and this, while there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's gonna be a thumbstick right here, and there's gonna be a thumbstick right here. You get a start button, you get a play button, you get an analog button. So, and this is how it is gonna be. That's how it's gonna be, bro. I'm a master. Picasso, who? You don't understand, bro. Anyway, let me see if I got any more viewers. I ain't got nobody. All right, fuck y'all. Anyway, so I guess we understand that. So it's done. I'm gonna put this away though. Put that way. That's done. So we need to finish this question before we actually get off the thing. Anyway, 2B is done. 2C. So next question. 2C. A description to include. Huh? That's not yeah. C. Sachin creates a personal area network, a PAN, with her laptop and her smartphone. Describe one way Sachin could use a PAN with these devices. Personal area network. I've never used a PAN. Description to include a use and method such as include. Sachin could transfer data to back up her phone photos, music, video, sessions. She could tether, hotspot, share her smartphone's 3G connection, internet, or Bluetooth, or she could transfer data between devices when using. What is a PAN? Okay, let me see a video on what is PAN. Explanation. I mean, is this guy's video even?
Hello,
This could be
everyone.
copyrighted.
This
Hold on,
video,
hold on. Is this copyrighted? Notice. Okay, so please don't copyright me, Sir animated videos, because I'm dumb and I just need your video, bro.
we're going to talk
That's the whole
about the
thing.
different network types. And these network types depend on how large they are and how much of an area they cover geographically. Now, most people who have a basic knowledge of networking are familiar with terms such as LAN and WAN. But in addition to those, there are a few more network types that a lot of people are not familiar with.
I don't
So
even know
that's
LAN
what
and
we're
WAN.
going to talk about in this video. So let's first talk about a PAN. PAN stands for Personal Area Network. Now this is a type of network that is used on a personal level. It's a small network that is used for connecting devices such as smartphones, tablets, and laptops. and they connect to each other by using wireless technologies such as Bluetooth, infrared, and near-field communication, or NFC. But they can also connect by using a wired connection, such as a USB cable. PANs are generally used for transferring small files, such as music, photos, calendar appointments, and so on. And the next type of network is a LAN. Now, LAN stands for Local Area Network. A local area network is a group of devices such as computers, servers, switches, and printers, which are located in the same building, such as in an office or in a home. In other words, in close proximity to each other. The most common type of LAN is an Ethernet LAN, where two or more computers are connected to Ethernet cables using a switch. Now, a WLAN, or Wireless Local Area Network, is a local area network that uses wireless communication instead of wired communication. A wireless LAN is defined as having at least two devices that use wireless communication to form a local area network. A wireless LAN will typically have a Wi-Fi router or a wireless access point for wireless devices such as laptops, tablets, wireless desktops, and smartphones to communicate. So in simple terms, a wireless LAN is a LAN but without using cables. And the next network type is a CAN. Now CAN stands for Campus Area Network. A CAN is a network that joins two or more LANs together within a limited area. So for example, a CAN could be a university that has multiple buildings in the same general area that are connected to each other to form a larger network. So these buildings could be different departments on a university's property, with each building having their own LAN in their department, and then the buildings are connected to form a campus area network. And the next network type is a MAN. MAN stands for Metropolitan Area Network. Now this is a larger network than a CAN. It's a network that spans over several buildings in a city or town. MANs are typically connected using a high-speed connection such as fiber optic cable. It's a high-speed network that gives the ability for sharing data and resources within a city. And the next one is a SAN, or Storage Area Network. Now, a SAN is a special high-speed network that stores and provides access to large amounts of data. Basically, what a SAN is that it's a dedicated network that's used for data storage. This network consists of multiple disk arrays, switches, and servers. One of the main reasons for using a SAN is because SANs are not affected by network traffic, such as bottlenecks that can happen in a local area network. And that's because SANs aren't really a part of a local area network. It's partitioned off. It's a network all by itself. And then finally, there's the Wide Area Network, or WAN. A WAN is the largest type of network. A WAN includes multiple LANs, CANs, and MANs. It's a network that spans over a large geographical area, such as a country, continent, or even the entire globe. A good example of a wide area network is the internet.
Oh, that is a WAN? Damn, thank you, man. I enjoyed the video. Subscribe, man. Hey, go check out his channel, bro. He needs more subscribers. I got too many. Go subscribe. I'm just kidding.
Get everything you need to grow on.
Break off my face. Anyway, so we understand now. PAN, personal area network, with a laptop and her device. So one way that you could easy. Done. D. This is the function of the web browser. The function. I'm gonna just say to access the internet. So, you know, web browser. Foodie, right? Yeah, to access the internet. Yeah, it works. Oh. E. Describe how Sachini can update the game software. Um, by I am very confused because if I had to update a game and if the update showed upon my camera and shit, I just press um update and that would update it. But let me see what the hell they say. Why even ask? And give two reasons why Sachini should update the game software. The graphics driver. What would be the answer there? To get new features, improve compatibility system, to fix patches, bugs. Yeah, basically the normal shit. G. The game is stored on a DVD-R. Explain why the game does not require rewritable optical storage media. Now I don't know the answer to that. I'm just be honest. An explanation such as game process progress is stored on the hard disk SSD. I don't even know. Hold on. So the game is stored on a DVD-R. What is a DVD-R? Show me photos of DVD-R, dude. This is a DVD-R. Where are we in 2020? I mean, sorry, 22, 2002. See, this is why I need to do exams like this. I'm dumb. Which one of these is okay now? The game is stored on a DVD. Explain why the game does not require rewritable optical storage media. I need like assistance on this. The game for optical storage media because it is finished. It is a finished product that does not need to be changed or updated by the user. A DVD-R, right one disk, is sufficient to store the game data permanently, as users only need to read the game data to play. To modify to override. This also makes it more cost effective compared to rewritable media. Make it easier, bit dumber. The game does not need rewritable storage because the data on the disk doesn't need to be changed or updated by the user. This is good for this because it stores the game permanently and the user only needs to read the data to play. Shit. I don't. Game does not require rewritable optical storage media. That's good. Laptop uses a fingerprint scanner. Which one of these describes this device? It is sport no expansion ability, no security feature. Yeah, security feature. I'm not even gonna lie, I saw the answer before, but if I didn't, I would know. Security feature. Alright, so the next bit is Ashan. Let's go. Third question. Ashan works in an office with a network. He uses a smartphone to make an online video call. Which one of these does Ashan need to use? One is wide area network. Web is, I think it's one. One. If it's not one, I don't know what it is. Yeah, one. So describe how high latency affects his experience of the video call. Hmm. What is high latency and low latency? So let me see the answer here. It increases the time it takes for data to be transferred between devices, meaning his voice video is out of sync, lagging, delayed. Yeah, it's not latency. So high latency. Oh, yeah. Yeah. State three ways the latency can be reduced. Okay, so at switch networks, switching to a faster network will be going to guess I could say going to what's the answer say? Reduce distance, reduce interference, reduce physical blockages, reduce number of devices in the network. Yeah, that works. B. State the role of an ISP. Internet. I just wrote it provides internet. I think that is enough. See? Mm-hmm. State the function of a getaway. Uh, I don't know that. I've never heard about it. Any one from, huh? Move. State the function of a gateway. Any from connected LAN to a WAN. What? Yeah.
I have to finish this paper. I'm swamped. No one told me college would be so...
What is a default gateway? So that is the topic of this video. Now, as a demonstration on a Windows computer, let's check the network configuration. So if you open up a command prompt and then you type in ipconfig, And in the output, you'll see the IP address, subnet mask, and the default gateway that's been assigned to this computer. So you might be asking yourself, well, what is a default gateway? And simply put, a default gateway is a device that forwards data from one network to another. And the majority of the time, this is going to be a router. So for example, here we have a local area network. So here is the router, switch, and the computers. And on the other side of the router, we have the internet, which is another network. So in order for these computers to access another network, such as a web page out on the internet, the data has to exit its own local network by going through the default gateway, which is the router. And then the router will forward the data to the internet. Now this also works both ways. So if a device on the internet wanted to communicate with a computer on this network, it has to go through this network's default gateway and then to the computer. So in a nutshell, that's what a default gateway is. It lets devices from one network communicate with devices on another network. And as I said before, this is typically going to be a router. A router is the gateway.
Thank you. Yo, your videos are insane, bro. Thank you. But
Or
I'm gonna see
doorway
all the
to
video.
every network. And the term default means that the designated device is the first option that's looked upon when data needs to exit the network. Now, if these computers here wanted to communicate with each other, they can just talk directly to each other through the switch. And this is because all these computers are on the same network. Their data doesn't have to exit the network and go through the default gateway. So this brings us to our next question. And that is, if these computers wanted to communicate with another computer, how do they know whether that computer is on their own network or if it's on a different network? Because as I stated before, if this computer wants to communicate with a computer on the same network, it can just talk directly to it. But if it wants to communicate with a computer on a different network, it has to go through the default gateway. So again, how does it know? And this is where the IP address and subnet mask come in. An IP address consists of two parts. The first part is the network address, and the second part is the host address. So the way to tell which portion belongs to either the network or the host is where the subnet mask comes in. A subnet mask is a number that resembles an IP address, and it reveals how many bits in the IP address are used for the network by masking the network portion of the IP address. So here we have the IP address and subnet mask in binary form. So the way to tell which portion of this IP address is the network portion is when the subnet mask binary digit is a 1, it will indicate the position of the IP address that defines the network. So we'll cross out all the digits in the IP address that line up with the ones in the subnet mask. And when you do this, it will reveal that the first 3 octets or sets are the network portion, and the remaining is the host portion. So any computer or device on a network where the first 3 numbers of the IP address are 192.168.0 means that those computers are on the same network, which means that the computers can talk directly to each other without exiting through the default gateway. And then the host portion is what's uniquely assigned to devices, such as computers. So here we have a private network that has been divided into 2 subnetworks or subnets. The subnet on the left is on the 192.168.0 network, and the subnet on the right is on the 192.168.1 network. And each subnet has their own default gateway. Now let's say that computer A wanted to communicate with computer B on this subnet. So computer A is going to check computer B's IP address to see if it's on the same network or not. And as you can tell, the 2 computers are on the same network because the network portion of the IP addresses, which are the first 3 octets, are the same. So computer A now knows that computer B is on the same network. So now in order for communication to take place, computer A needs computer B's MAC address. And it finds this by sending out an ARP broadcast out on the network asking computer B for its MAC address. Then once it has the MAC address, communication can finally take place. So in another scenario, let's say that computer A on this subnet here wanted to communicate with computer D on this subnet. So again, computer A is going to check computer D's IP address to see if it's on the same network or not. And as you can tell this time, the two computers are on different networks because the network portion of the IP addresses, which are the first 3 octets, are different. And the difference is the third number. Computer A is using a 0 and computer D is using a 1. So computer A now knows that computer D is on a different network, so it can't directly communicate with it. It has to use the default gateway. So computer A will send out an ARP broadcast, and this time it'll ask for the MAC address of the default gateway and not the computer, because computer D is on a different network and it won't receive the broadcast because ARP broadcasts cannot go past a router. Then once it has the MAC address, it'll send the data to the default gateway and then it'll be forwarded to the destination. So everyone, that concludes this video on default gateways. Thank you for
Wow, that was yeah. Sir, this is what I gotta say. He deserves it, man. And he's still making videos. Thank God we need people like him so much. So 24 minutes. We ain't gotta finish in 24 minutes. We need more time, dude. Um, yeah. Hold on. That's I think the answer, right? Yeah. Describe two benefits of using client CSN. Client server network? ये क्या है? Bro, these are terms I've never heard of. From cooked. What's this? Certificate centralized management. In a client server network, all data files and resources like prints. This makes it easy to back up data, manage user account, and apply security updates from one central location. Improved security. The server can control who to access to specific files and resources, making it more secure. Acha. Alright, why am I coming here? What the hell? I meant to come here. Oh. Difference of using is client server network. Client server network. In a client server network, all data, files, and resources like this are stored and managed on the server. So why is it called? Shouldn't this be called? So client server network means a server that. So let me write in my own language. Two benefits, right? So benefit one, secure What would be benefit too? Okay. Sisters and phonics. Centralized support. Would be one. Yeah. So let's say shared software. Sure. Shared software. Yeah, that's enough. 3D. That's good enough for now. Then we have oh yeah. Then we have yeah. Which one of these is a method of identifying computer and network? I think IP. Internet. Isn't it IP? I think it's IP. That's yeah, it has to be IP. Yeah, I knew it is IP. So F is which one of this is a feature of a media access control address? IDP. Which one of this is a feature of a media access control panel? It directs protocol. It is unique. It has to be entered into a web. This is a feature of media access control address. Media access. Media access. A. A. I'm gonna say A for now. It directs protocol. I'm not sure. It is unique. The freak? Copy. Bro, help me, dude. A media access control MAC addresses a unique identifier assigned to a device network interface card. Each device on a network can be uniquely identified. Which of these feature of a media access control address? I'm having so much. Which one of this is a feature of a media access control panel? Which one of these is a feature of a media access control address? Media access control address. It is unique. A media access control MAC address is a unique identifier which address assigned to a device's network interface card. NSC. The device on the network can be uniquely identified. Oh, it's a feature of media access control address. It directs protocol. Okay. Let me just see. Let's search this on YouTube. Oh, this guy's like everything.
What is a MAC address? So that is the topic of this video. Now the MAC, or Media Access Control Address, is an identifier that every network device uses to uniquely identify itself on a network. So no two devices anywhere in the world will have the same MAC address. The MAC address is made up of a 6-byte hexadecimal number that is burned into every NIC by its manufacturer. The MAC address can contain any number, and it also contains alphabets from A through F. The MAC address is broken up into two parts: The first 3 bytes identifies the manufacturer of the NIC, such as Linksys, Netgear, TP-Link, and so on. And the last 3 bytes are a unique number from the manufacturer that identifies each device on a network. The MAC address is also referred to as the physical address or hardware address. Now, MAC addresses are formatted in different ways. On a Windows computer, it will look like this, with dashes in between the digits. On Apple and Linux systems, it will have colons in between the digits. And Cisco will display the MAC address like this, where 4 sets of digits are separated by periods. So, what exactly is the purpose of the MAC address? Well, the purpose of the MAC address is so network devices can communicate with each other. Whenever a device wants to talk to another device, it's ultimately done using the MAC address. And this is whether the devices are close to each other, such as being on the same network, or if they are thousands of miles apart on a different network. The bottom line is that devices communicate with each other using the MAC address. Now you might be asking yourself, well, if devices talk to each other using the MAC address, what is the purpose of an IP address? I mean, aren't IP addresses also unique? Well, public IP addresses are unique, but public and private IP addresses can periodically change. So you may have had a certain IP address for the past few months, but an internet service provider or a network administrator can change your IP to a different one. But MAC addresses don't change. They are permanent. Now, the way TCP/IP works, which is the language that's used on networks and the internet, a networking device needs both an IP address and a MAC address. The IP and MAC address work together so devices can talk to each other. So as I stated before, the MAC address is used to identify a device, but an IP address is used to locate that device. So for example, in a typical neighborhood, you have houses and you have people living in those houses. Each house has a mailing address and the person living inside has a name. An IP address is like the mailing address of the house. The mailing address tells us what country, city, and the street of where the house is located. But it doesn't necessarily tell us who lives in the house. But a MAC address is like the name of the person. It tells us who lives in the house. So an IP address tells us where a networking device is located.
In my language, IP address is my home address, and the MAC address is my fucking description of who the fuck I am.
But a MAC address tells us specifically who the device is.
I understand.
So, as I stated before, the MAC address is ultimately used when devices want to talk to each other. So here we have a local area network that you would find in a typical home or business. So let's say that computer A wanted to communicate with computer B on this local network. So computer A is going to inspect computer B's IP address to see if it's on the same network or not. After inspection, they talk to each other. So here we have a local area network that you would find in a typical home or business. So let's say that computer A wanted to communicate with computer B on this local network. So computer A is going to inspect computer B's IP address to see if it's on the same network or not. So after inspection, computer A now knows that computer B is on the same network because the IP addresses are in the same group. So now, in order for communication to take place, computer A needs computer B's MAC address. And it finds this by sending out what's called an ARP, or Address Resolution Protocol broadcast. So it will broadcast to every device on its local network, asking computer B to identify itself by asking for its MAC address. Then once computer B tells computer A its MAC address, communication can finally take place. So in another scenario, what if two devices wanted to communicate with each other, but they were on different networks? So let's say that computer A wanted to go to google.com. Now, in order for computer A to go to google.com, it needs the MAC address for Google's web server. But the problem is that it doesn't know what it is. So this is why it needs the IP address to get the web server's MAC address. So computer A will type in google.com in its web browser, and then DNS will change google.com into an IP address so computers can understand it. So computer A will inspect Google's IP address and realize that the IP is not in its local network because the IP address is not in the same group as its local network. So now computer A realizes that Google's IP address is on a different network. And since it's on a different network, it's going to forward that data to its default gateway, which is the router. And then it will let the router deal with it. So again, computer A will send out an ARP broadcast, and this time it will ask for the MAC address of the default gateway. Then once it has the MAC address, it will send the data to the default gateway. Then once the default gateway has the data, it will inspect Google's IP address and determine the best path for the data to reach the destination. So it will forward the data to the next router, but before it can forward the data, it also needs the next router's MAC address. So it's also going to do an ARP broadcast and ask for that router's MAC address. Then once it has it, it will forward the data. And then that router needs the MAC address of the next router, and so on. Then once the data reaches the final router in its path, that router needs the MAC address of Google's web server. And then once it has it, the data has reached its final destination. So as you can see, each time data is passed between a computer or a router, it uses the MAC address to forward the data at each step. So to summarize, the IP address is used to locate and get to the final destination, but the MAC address is used at each step on its way to the final destination. Now, if you want to find out the MAC address of a computer, this is how you do it. So on a Windows computer, you just open up a command prompt and type ipconfig/all. On Linux and Mac computers, you open up a terminal and then you type ifconfig. So here is the MAC address for this Windows computer.
Yeah, so we're not gonna do that because if we do, we'll be fucked. And thank you again. This man has every video uploaded that I needed in here, bro. That's why it's the whole thing.
And as you can see, it's listed as the physical address. Now, a computer can have more than one MAC address. It just depends on how many network interfaces it has. So for example, this computer has 3 MAC addresses. There is one for the wired network adapter. This one here is for the wireless network adapter. And this one here is for the Bluetooth network adapter.
Oh, Steve.
Now, if you want to know more about this topic, I highly recommend you watch a couple of my other videos, such as my ARP video, because
we will, buddy boy. So yeah. Anyway, which one of these feature our media access control panel? So just say Mac. God damn it, just say Mac. In that case, it is unique. Which one of these is a feature of a media access control? Which one of this feature is a feature of a Mac? It is unique. It directs protocols. It has to enter into a web browser. So yeah, B. The question whoever asks is dumb. Like, why would you ask the question like that, bro? Okay, Ashantel Sachini. From now on, we calling her Sachin. I don't care. Tendulkar. Sachin that her smartphone will not be able to use her location as she is not connected to the internet. State the reason why Ashantel Sachin that her smartphone will not be able to use her location as she is not connected to the internet. State the reason why Ashan is wrong. Ashan is wrong. I don't know. Maybe because it saved her location. Let me see. The phone uses GPS for this. The phone uses signals from satellites. Hey. We gonna ask ChatGPT on this, bro. I don't care. Cause like I understand, but again I don't. This is wrong because a smartphone can use a global positioning system to determine its location without needing an internet connection. So we're connecting directly to satellites, which provide location. Really? But I didn't know. So by GPS, that's GPS. Damn, I didn't know. Two ways an inkjet performs differently to a laser printer. I don't know. Bro, these are information I need to like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Two explanations. Inkjet printers print pages more slowly because the print head moves headwards, backwards, and forwards. Inkjet printers often produce high resolution images because droplets can be combined to form a wider range of colors than can be by fusing toner. With less sharper or quality because the ink can spread smudge in wet. Or one more. Laser printers fuse toner. Inkjet printer. Okay, what is an inkjet printer? Let me search. I know it's a printer. I know. But let me show. Let me see the image. That's a normal printer. What is a laser printer then? I've never seen a laser printer, bro. And I was wrong. I've seen a laser printer. Laser printer paper. Let me see how it looks like. What I meant. This link sprayed through tiny nozzles onto the paper to create images. Uses a laser beam to transfer power toner onto paper, which is then fused using heat, speed, and volume. It is slower and better suited for printing smaller volumes or high quality images. They render faster and more effective for large volumes or text-based documents. Hmm. Inkjet printers pages print pages more slowly because of the print. Or inkjet printers often produce high resolution images because droplets can be combined, so it's slower. Combined from a wider range of colors than can be achieved with using tone. Text can be less sharp or lower quality because ink can spread smudge when wet, except for non-mark inkjet printers spray ink. Other printers fuse toner using an image. Two ways an engine performs differently to a laser printer. So two ways, right? Two ways. Slowly. It writes slowly. Laser printer. आटा की हुई थी बड़ा. Printing method uses liquid ink sprayed through tiny nozzles. Use a heat beam. Spin volume slower and better suited for printing small. Okay. Okay. একটা হচ্ছে more methods, more ways. See, this is additional cost of operation. Inkjet printer ink cartridges are generally more expensive over time, and they tend to run out faster, making them considered for frequent uses. Laser printer toner cartridges last longer and are more effective for higher volume of printing. Print quality. Inkjet printer produces high quality points for images and photos due to its ability to mix colors finely. Laser printer better suited for sharp, crisp text, but not as good as. Okay, paper compatibility. Can print on a variety of paper types, including photo paper and specialty media. Specialty media works best with standard office paper. Okay, size so much. Size and portability. Typically smaller and more lightweight, making it easier to move and fit into compact spaces. Laser printer. Larger and heavier. Warm up time. It has no time to warm up. Short enough time for the fuser to heat up. Wow, so many. Um, tell us short. Warm up time. To heat up. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I'm actually having. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually having fun because I'm learning shit. This is helpful for me, and I'm having fun, which is good to say. Total for question 3 marks. Total is 19 marks. Oh no, that's actually 4 marks here. Anyway, Ganushi studies online. Which one of these is a user-generated reference site? Wiki? I'm not sure. There has to be wiki, right? Yeah, wiki. Then we have B. This is A. This is B. For A, which is no, for A, B, B. Wiki. Then we have B. Which one of this is a method Cassoni would use to avoid plagiarizing content? Plagiarize, what does that mean even? Last check, copy and paste, paraphrasing. So what does plagiarizing mean? I don't know what that means. I think I know what it means, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so take. Pass it off as one's own. Take the work of an idea of someone else and pass it off as one's own. Yeah, oh, I definitely know what plagiarized mean. He was fined for having plagiarized the show. Take the work of or an idea of someone and pass it off as one's own. Ah, okay. Oh, hold on. So the question, which one of these methods to use avoid? Okay. Bias check, copy and paste, paraphrasing, efficient search. I don't know what a bias shake is. Copy paste, definitely no. Paraphrasing, I have no idea. Efficiency, I think it's either C or A. Let's see. It's C, paraphrasing. What does paraphrasing mean? Because I know what it means, but let's be sure, because I'm dumb. Paraphrasing meaning, brother. It's meaning. Meaning. It means to express the meaning of something written or spoken using exactly. Yes, it is what it is. I've done this multiple times in multiple occasions that I will not mention. Chill, Friday. So yeah, it's paraphrasing. So B C para PSRA SING, paraphrasing. So this paraphrasing said how the key features of social bookmarking could be used by students completing a research project. C. Describe how the key features of social bookmarking could be used by students completing a research project. I have no idea. Let's see. Social bookmarking lets user store allows whoops additional guidance allows whoops. I don't even understand the question. Explain the question for a dumb person to understand. So to understand and then answer. Original question. The question is asking how students doing a research could use social bookmarking, which is a way to save, organize, and share links to websites. Think of it making a list of favorite or important websites for your project that you can easily access later. Bookmarks, literally. Question. Students can use social bookmarking in the following ways: save useful websites, organize resources, share links with others. Yeah. How much? How the key features of social bookmarking could be used by students. So what does this say? 4C. The session says social bookmark lets users store URLs, tag them with keywords, share with members of the community. Tags. Um, Let me read the question again. Somehow the key feature the bookmarking could be used by students completing a research project. Could be saved. The information could be saved. Shared to others. Oh, that's enough. Some teachers use OMR to reduce their workload. Then when marking test, OMR? I don't know what OMR is. Yo, I don't know what OMR is. The question is asking how OMR optical mark recognition works. Teachers could legitimately mark tests like multiple choice exams by scanning the answer sheets and recognizing marks that the students make. The answer sheets, OMR, special answer sheets. কেন তুমি এখন খাবা তো খাই আমাক দাও আলহামদুলিল্লাহ by the way Oh, it's up. It's been more. How long have I been recording for? 2 hours and 12 minutes. So we good. I'm not getting up until I finish the question though. I don't understand, Omar. A linked explanation to include two. Nah. This is tough. What is OMR? Homer, OMR, sheet. Yeah, let's go.
This entertaining, my patience is waning. Is this entertaining? Is this entertaining?
What is Omar?
আসসালামু আলাইকুম শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, কেমন আছেন আপনারা সবাই? আশা করি প্রত্যেকে ভালো আছেন। তো আজকে একটি খাতা পেয়েছি, এই খাতাতে একটি মোবাইল নাম্বার দিয়েছি, তবু তাকে পাস মার্ক অবশ্যই দিয়েছি। এই যে 2 নাম্বার প্রশ্ন লিখেছে তাকে 1 মার্ক দেওয়া হয়েছে, ক নাম্বারে 1 মার্ক এবং খ নাম্বারও দেখছেন তাকে 2 মার্কই দেওয়া হয়েছে, গ নাম্বারে তাকে 3 মার্কই দেওয়া আছে। 5 মার্ক জোটার জন্য আমি আপ্রাণ চেষ্টা করেছি। গ নাম্বারে সে লিখেছেও ভালো, গ নাম্বারে শুধু এটুকুই লিখেছে, তারপরও তাকে 4 মার্ক দেওয়া হয়েছে। টাকা দিব এইসব কোনো পরীক্ষার্থী লেখে?
কি লিখছে?
আমাকে দয়া করে এইসব কি লিখছে ভাই দেখছেন? দিয়েন স্যার, আমার বাবা নেই, আমি আমাকে দয়া করে এইসব কি লিখছে ভাই দেখছেন? দিয়েন স্যার, আমার বাবা নেই, আমি এখন এতিম, আমার মোবাইল নাম্বারও দিছি। মোবাইল নাম্বার দিয়েছে, তারপর লিখছে আমাকে ফোন করবেন স্যার, কথা বলবো, আমাকে পরীক্ষায় পাস করাবেন স্যার, আমি আপনাকে বিকাশে কিছু টাকা দিব। এইসব কোনো পরীক্ষার্থী লেখে? আপনারে বলুন এই খাতাটিকে আমি এখন কি করব? তারপর আর কিছুই লেখেনি। সে যদি ওই সব কিছু না লিখে যদি একটা যদি সৃজনশীল লিখতো তাহলে সে পাস করতো। তবুও তাকে আমি মানবতার খাতিরে 5 মার্কটা দেওয়া হয়েছে, দেখতে পাচ্ছেন। এতে 22 মার্ক ফেলেছি। 22-এ পাস, 21 বা 22-এ সে পাস করে। সে 2 নাম্বারে 10-এ 10 দিয়েছে, 6 নাম্বারে 6 দিয়েছে। আরও কোনো একটা আমাকে নিজে মনে লিখে তাকে 8 মার্ক আরও দিয়ে তাকে পাস করাতে হবে। সে 16 মার্ক পেয়েছে, আরও তাকে 8 মার্ক দিয়ে মানে 6 মার্ক দিয়ে আরও কোনো একটা প্রশ্ন লিখে তাকে দিতে হবে, পাস দিতে হবে। এসব জিনিস লেখে নাকি? কী করছে এগুলা? এসব কিছু না লিখে
What do I say, bro? I would never do that. I would never. Use teaches. How does OMR work? OMR sheet. Yeah, let me see.
প্রসিডিওরে ওএমআর সিটটা ফিল আপ করবে, এমনকি কীভাবে অ্যান্সারগুলো অর্থাৎ ওএমআর সিটগুলো কী পদ্ধতিতে ফিল আপ করলে তোমার ভুল হওয়ার প্রবণতা খুব কম হবে, এমনকি তার সাথে সাথে তুমি অনেক দ্রুত মাত্রাতে ওএমআর সিটটা ফিল আপ করতে পারবে। সেই প্রসিডিওরটা নিয়ে আজ আমরা আলোচনা করবো। এটা হচ্ছে ডাব্লিউবিজির একটা ওএমআর সিটের ফরম্যাট। তোমরা একটু দেখে নাও, এরকম ফরম্যাটে একটা ডাব্লিউবিজির ওএমআর সিট থাকে। ওকে, একদম একটা ওএমআর সিটের একটা কোণে একটা 8 ডিজিটের নাম্বার রয়েছে। একদম কোশ্চেনের উপরে কি থাকবে? একটা বুকলেট নাম্বার থাকবে। এইটাও কি? এটা হচ্ছে 8 ক্যারেক্টারের। এই বুকলেট নাম্বারটা তোমার প্রিভিয়াস যেটা ওএমআর সিটটা তোমাকে দেবে, সেই ওএমআর সিটের নাম্বারের সঙ্গে অবশ্যই ম্যাচ করতে হবে। ওএমআর সিটের একদম বাঁ সাইডে কোশ্চেন বুকলেট নাম্বার বলে একটা অপশন থাকবে, যেখানে প্রথমে লিখতে হবে। যদি এটা হচ্ছে তোমার প্রথমে 8, তাহলে এই লম্বা লম্বা এখানে 8 আছে, 8টাতে আমি এরকম করে গোল করব। তারপরে কি আছে 2, তাহলে আমি কি করব? 2টাতে এরকম করে গোল করব। এখানে নিচে কি আছে? রোল নাম্বার। তুমি যবে অ্যাডমিট কার্ড পাবে, সেই অ্যাডমিট কার্ডে তুমি এরকম টাইপের একটা রোল নাম্বার পাবে। তাহলে কি করবো? আমরা এখান থেকে এই লম্বা লম্বা ঘরে 7 নাম্বারে আসবো, 7 নাম্বারটাকে গোল করবো। আচ্ছা, এবার 6 নাম্বারে আসবো, 6 নাম্বারটাকে গোল করবো। তোমার নিজের যেটা নাম সেটা ক্যাপিটাল লেটারে লিখবে। তুমি যেই সেন্টারে পরীক্ষা দিচ্ছ সেন্টারটার নামটা লিখতে হবে। এবার প্রসিডিওরে ওএমআর সিটটা ফিল আপ করবে, এমনকি কিভাবে অ্যান্সারগুলো অর্থাৎ ওএমআর
I'm having a hard time understanding what OMR is. Special answer sheets. Using a scanner to detect marks made on special answer sheets. Here's how it works. Special answer sheets. Students fill in bubbles or boxes, usually the pencil or pre-designed answer sheet. These marks are often used for multiple choice questions. Scanning. The filled answer sheet is then scanned by an OMR reader. The scanner looks for marks like pencil filled with bubble on the paper. Data recognition. The OMR uses light sensor to reduce where the marks are made. It checks for marks in specific areas, like the bubbles next to answers, and converts them into digital data to big grading. Converts the marks to correct answer key, and calculates the score, reducing the teacher's over. Oh, and the question was what? Some teachers use OMR to reduce their workload when marking tests. Describe how OMR works. Okay. Identifies the identifies the students, identifies a mark made by the student, and converts this information to digital data. System then compares sir two minutes. Let's see what it says. Was scanning answer sheets with marks and converting them into digital data. The system then compares the marks to an answer key and automatically grades the test. Now there you go. Compares the marks. Makes sense. This I understand. Schools must comply with data protection laws. Explain why teachers should use a VPN to access the files on the school server. I don't know. Um, a linked explanation to provide an encrypted connection because data can be encrypted. Oh, see. A linked explanation to provide an encrypted connection. Um, Answer in 2 lines. Simple. Just answer simply. Teachers should use the VPN to access files on school servers to ensure their internet connection is secure and protect sensitive student data from being intercepted. It helps maintain privacy and compliance with data protection laws. Teachers should use VPN to access files on school servers to ensure their internet connection is secure. Kasuni needs to submit her project file online. Explain why Kasuni compresses her file before uploading it. It's it's lower in size, right? I'm just assuming. An explanation. It reduces file size, meaning it uploads more quickly. Yeah. Hmm. So it's right on that. Which one of these type of software used to compress file? Backup, Unity, Security Network. Backup? It has to be backup. Unity? Which one this is a type of software? Unity. No way. Wait, is it Unity or utility? I'm disappointed. This guy's name discuss the impact of transition tracking on the information that individuals see online. Huh? Transition tracking can significantly impact the information individuals see online by customizing content based on their past actions. This means people may want to see personalized ads, recommendations, or shit. My phone is out of charge. Oh. Hmm. So that's G. Now that's H. Oh, we have more. So H, I mean, discuss the impact of transaction tracking on the information that individuals see online. Significantly, what is transaction tracking? Let me search it up. Meaning, uh, provides a mechanism to track the point of the origin of this transaction by associating it. I'll be back. We're gonna finish this paper real quick and then fuck off to bed because my back really hurts. So let's finish this. Discuss the impact of transaction tracking on the information that individuals see online. Transaction tracking. Impact the information individuals see online by customizing content based on their past action. This means people may see personalized ads, recommendations. Yeah. Let me put on some music in the background, honestly.
I can see the dawn on water's face, with the shimmering light that starts to race. Interwoven strokes that rise and breathe. Each mark I make a trace beneath. Feathers share their golden gleam, drifting nose like a gentle dream. In my heart the lightness secretly strikes a chord. Oh, when time is fluid, like red wine in my bottle, then it pours out a page of rhythm and rhyme. Can we set our sail again through the rainbow, arching up high, gondola flying in the sky? surreal when salty air was blowing, filling up my nose. Oh, can we set our sail again to the beating heart of the sky, where grandma rests with her smile? Let's go present her a bunch of daisies like grandpa once did, and sing her a lullaby. I dreamed about it all last night. Clouds and rainbows intertwined, blurring up my tripod time. Grandpa's holding me like I'm still that kid, knowing nothing about how to fish and how to live. I'm still figuring out my life, like the first time, tangled by the fishing line. I wish you were still by my
So if I was asked, let's say for example, discuss the impact of, if my teacher asked, discuss the impact of transition tracking on the information that individuals see online, how would I answer? Mm, the impact of transition tracking on the information that individuals see online can heavily be impactful if it is used correctly. Large companies such as Google uses this every day to, I guess, increase the probability of sales. But no, I don't think that does work. Okay, so I've written down what I'm gonna say. Transition. I understand it, but it's just a bit difficult for me to put it into words. Transition tracking it can be heavily impactful on the information individuals see online by customizing content based on their past actions. This means people may see personalized ads, recommendations, or promotions that are tailored from their interests, searches, and purchases from like their browser history. While this can enhance their experience, there are some users who might feel that the data that is being well, yeah, it may also raise privacy concerns, as individuals might feel that the data is being used without their full awareness or consent. So yeah, this is that done. Deshaun buys a music CD in a store. Deshaun pays with a card using NFC. Explain why NFC speeds of the payment process. NFC. I don't know what NFC is. Let's see the answer first. 5. Question 5. So this is 4H. Wait, what? Awareness of cookies and inability to opt in out. Sources show content related to previously visited sites, leading from racial opinions, reduce exposure to different views to that content, so content is relevant. Shared devices mean content may not be private to all users. Then there is level mark descriptor 5A. What is this? An explanation such as users can tap their card, subs, strip, and explanations such as users can scan/tap their card, don't have to insert their card, do not have to enter their PIN code because NFC is context pin. Okay, what is NFC? Ah, ah. Okay, I understand. Speeds up the payment process. All right. That's enough, I guess. B. The CD comes with access to music streaming service. Describe how streaming works. Hey, answering right now. How does streaming comes with access to a music streaming service? So I don't know what type of streaming they're referring to, but if they're streaming referring to this, it is basically the PC is connected to a Wi-Fi router, which is a gateway, a default gateway, and I'm uploading my video, my face, and the footage here to my PC, which is then taking that data through the router, which is the gateway that connects us to the internet, which is a network, which is being connected to this network by the router, and then that is being uploaded live, I think, as I don't know. Let's see. I mean, that's my best explanation. The more bandwidth available, the more data can be transferred per second, meaning it is less likely to buffer will be, huh? The more bandwidth available, the more data can be transferred per second, meaning it is less likely to buffer will be depleted. Once the music to stop playing, music to stop playing, lag be interrupted. The more brand, wow, this is stupid. Like they just make it so complex for no reason. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit tired. Sending small parts of the music file from the server to the user's device over the internet in real time. The music plays as it is down as it downloads, so the user doesn't need to store the entire file on their device. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna copy this and keep it. I'll say about something else right in there. So the amount of bandwidth available affects the chance experience of there's a few more questions left. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very tired. Let's just get this into it. Describe how the amount of bandwidth available affects the chance experience of streaming. Now, what I answered should be the answer to this. What does it say on here? What was the question? It is C, 5C. The more bandwidth available, the more data can be transferred per second, meaning it has less likely buffer. Yeah, exactly. Answer the same thing, and it is, yeah. The payment system uses an open source operating system. State what is meant by the term open source software. I don't even know, honestly. Search this in YouTube. Computer software that is released with a license that allows users to use, change, and distribute it. How? The payment uses an open source operating system. Okay. Let me just see the answer here. It is available to users to modify, distribute, and view it. Users to modify, distribute, and view it. Oh. So examples. I see. Mhm. So basically means to modify, distribute, and view. Just that's it. An operating system to functions. Um, to functions. Operating system. Windows OS. So I don't know. Use interface, use management, memory management, file management. So it's just a lot. User interface. Two functions. User interface. Memory allocation management. Let's pull this up. Enough. Online hackers are a threat to Deshaun's data. There's two other threats to Deshaun's data. What else other than hackers? Viruses? So, malware and virus? Malware, virus, or data thieves? So yeah, there's yeah, virus and malware. So yeah, phishing as well. Phishing. Anything works. If mark 1, 2, or 3 not already aborted. Oh, I see. So not malware, virus and push phishing. Evaluate the tools that are available to help individuals to stay. Evaluate the tools that are available to help individuals stay safe online. Tools. So antivirus. I don't know how they said it. Let's see. Candidates should draw on evidence including strength, weakness. Oh. Oh. Hmm. I'm just gonna, write it in my own words, I guess. The most common way chasing an antivirus. What else? Use policies, support groups, communities, privacy settings. I feel like that's just it. That's about it. That's all we need to write, right? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I think a decent section of what the hell I had to study. I mean, yeah, it was okay. Um, what? This is the descriptor of us. That's a question for today. That's all. I think we're gonna do the next bit tomorrow. I'm gonna ask for some more questions from my teacher. My goal is gonna be to be able to answer all of the questions. So what I'm gonna do until March, I'm gonna just slowly do all the question papers every day for 2 hours, and until April comes, when April comes, I'm gonna stop. Go print out one question for every single one, give tests, give it to my son, and see what I do. That's the goal. So, that's the goal for that. I'm gonna cut these now because I'm done with those. That's a question paper. It's question paper. That's mark scheme and that's mark scheme. So I don't know what this is. So wait, we have already downloaded it. So let's just see. This is here. I'm gonna download the 1 hour. Is this the one? Yeah. I don't know what this means. Like, I mean, this is the same question, right? All right, so that's the same. It's the same question. So yeah, I mean, this is the website that I've been using uh to get my answers. Thank you to Paper Loads, Lords. So yeah, that was a decent. That was decent, I guess. So yeah. Also, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next episode of studying. I guess don't really know how to end this, but that was a good. I think I started about 230 minutes, which is okay.